The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Waco, Texas, and McLean Stadium, the home of the Baylor Bears. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the left. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Bears. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Hey, great job by this defense flying to the football and bringing him down. Still a lot of work to do if this offense elects to go for it on fourth down.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Payne. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Rams line up on first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He's looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The Rams are in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution here by the quarterback. Nice pitch. They pick up some big yards, but not quite enough for the first down. Let's see what they decide to do here coming up.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Zips it down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Rams come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Colorado State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Set to advance on the football. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Trying to create here on the move. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Baylor. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, this is why the offense coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bears. Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st down, it's play action. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The Rams have 1st and 10 here. It's a toss to the left side. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good, right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane on that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out. downs after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Bears are in the red zone.
Trick 9B! Trick 9B!
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a wide receiver screen. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump!
It's a quick grab. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's third and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Baylor. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Potential momentum shifter. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. State offense is back out there now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Rams.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Makes a quick catch. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. As the first down is still going. Great move in the open field. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Oh.
It's an option look. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the Bears will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And now the handoff. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down, looking to throw the football.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, the quarterback didn't have any time. It's easy to sit up here and say, boy, the offensive line, why aren't they protecting him? But I'll tell you what, sometimes pre-snap, quarterback's got to get an indicator that the pressure is coming, and he's got to either adjust the protection or get rid of the ball much quicker.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got the first and still going. Tiny space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bears. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Makes the defender miss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. reached the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Bears pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Toss play to the outside. Eludes a tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
Press! 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 Check, check! Hey, hustle! Hustle!
Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Baylor. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Off target and incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Their last chance here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Bears. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Looking for a late, deep throw.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable? Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.